Johnson, aka TinyBoss, and you are watching the first ever video where we are interviewing some really key people who will help us understand about legal things such as Legal Shield. Now, before I introduce our very special guests, I do want to give out this disclaimer. Our guests are not attorneys. Therefore, anything that is talked about in today's video is under everybody's discretion. So please be advised, if you would like more information, you can wait until the end of this video and we'll give you some pertinent information to go to, or you can contact an attorney for further questions. But I just want to go ahead and jump right into it. So we have our special guests, Mr. Carl Hill and Mr. Mike Little, who will give us some great details on why Legal Shield is important for us young entrepreneurs out there and small business owners, because there's a lot going on in this world and we all need to be better protected. So welcome, Mr. Mike Little and Mr. Carl Hill, to the show.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Thank you for having us.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you both here. We want to learn more. In fact, I'm going to be one of those young entrepreneurs that wants to learn how to better protect herself. So I just have some questions for you all that maybe you can answer and just help me understand what Legal Shield does and what it is. So the first question I would like to ask, and either of you can answer it, if I didn't know about Legal Shield, how would it benefit me to have this service, and why?
You know, that's a great question. You know, today with business owners, you know, what do we do from, you know, even the COVID we went through, from the hiring to firing, what can we do, what can't we do? The Legal Shield itself is a membership that gives you the ability to talk to a lawyer on any personal or business matter without to worry about the high hourly costs. For a flat monthly fee, you can have access to legal advice. Okay, no matter how traumatic or trivial it may be. So today, at $400, $500, $600 an hour, you know, or a flat monthly fee. You know, most people today, especially business owners, you know, they know they use an attorney to start a business, but they're not sure how to even get out of a business. So there's an attorney there as well. So anyway, but that's a good question there.
That's actually really good, especially for me, because I started my businesses around 2013. So of course, when you start a business, you don't think about the legal stuff of it. You just think about, okay, let's just get started and make money. But you don't think about the legal implications and then the contracts and negotiations that we have.
Exactly. The hiring and firing. Should I incorporate? How do I incorporate? So these are all legal questions.
Oh, okay. And what I would like to know is Legal Shield set up with attorneys per state, or is it different in different countries as well?
Okay, first of all, Legal Shield, we're in the United States. Okay, that's where it's at. And what makes this program unique, that our members not only have access in the state they live in, it's nationwide. Okay, so that's a good thing. That's a unique program. And I want you to understand, these are not paralegals that we are using, or someone fresh out of law school. These are seasoned vets. Our attorney's been practicing over 22 years. And again, you hear me use that word unique a lot, because if you have a situation, okay, it could be a zoning situation. We're going to bring in an attorney that specializes in that area of law, understands zoning. You're not going to be dealing with a divorce attorney, so to speak,
right,
on your zoning matter. So that's unique that we have right there.
And the other thing to respond to that is that generally there are law firms in each of the states where your folks would reside. So they're dealing with generally attorneys that are in their states as well.
Exactly, Mr. Hill. And one nice thing, every one of our members are going to get an app. All they got to do, it's on their phone, is reach over and tap that app that goes directly into the law firm. And what will happen when they go into the law firm, they're going to get a case number. Okay, and they're going to ask them, what's the problem situation? And our attorneys are under contract. Within 4 hours, someone was going to call them back and help them with the situation that they're going through. And if you're thinking, well, what don't you cover? Let me put this out here. We cover everything from A to Z, from adoption to zoning. We just break it down in our program, the different benefits they have access to.
Wow, that is awesome. Because I know, actually, I'm part of my family lives in Hawaii, so I know the legal situation in Hawaii is going to be different from California or let's say New York. There are some things that we may not know about Hawaii that is not written
Exactly.
in a contract or in a legal disclaimer. So it's a little bit challenging to kind of find a trusted attorney for this. And all of these attorneys you say have a lot of experience. So I'm loving that we can trust them to, read the fine print for us, because I don't think we have time to read the fine print.
Yeah, that takes away from you. Big print will give it to you, a little will take it away from you. But there's firms out there, just to show you the caliber, that we're paying over $1 million a month to handle our clients. Like I said, these are not paralegals, these are seasoned vets.
Wow, that is awesome. So what about, let's say, for example, if I'm working my business and it's an on-road business, and I'm running into some problems with traffic or incidents and accidents, because I know a lot of people who have their businesses, but they take their business on the road. So one of the things that they would like to know is about, what is covered for their car insurance or whatnot. Does Legal Shield cover traffic violations? And what is the procedure if someone gets stopped? Like I said, if someone is delivering something and they really go a little bit too fast, or if they get stopped for no reason, because that's happened on a couple of occasions. What does Legal Shield cover?
Well, Legal Shield, again, with the service we have under our traffic situation, and what's going to happen? You get that ticket. Okay, say it's a moving violation, a speeding ticket. And again, with the app, all they have to do is take that app out, take a picture of that ticket. It goes directly into the law firm, and within 4 hours, again, someone specialized in traffic law is going to call them up and say, okay, here's what we need to do. And they're going to go to court for you, with you. Okay, they're going to do everything in their power they can. They will plea bargain. Judge, if Mrs. Johnson doesn't get another ticket in the next 12 months, can we waive these 4 points? Okay, so what's nice, the whole goal is they're trying to keep you behind the wheel. Okay, because your members, they drive for a living. Okay, you take those privileges away. Now, how are they going to get out to see their clients or whatever it may be? So it's powerful under there. And we're the only company in the country, heaven forbid you have an accident, someone is killed, you could be charged with involuntary manslaughter, negligent homicide. Those are criminal charges. Again, there's not a car insurance in this country that's going to cover you for that. They'll pick up civil, but not criminal. Again, we're the only company. We're going to pick it up from the beginning to end, along with drugs or alcohol is not part of that equation.
And another couple of quick points is that, let's say you are in New York and you get a ticket in Connecticut, we will allow you to prevent you from having to go in Connecticut into the courts, because we will find our attorney that works with Legal Shield in Connecticut to basically manage that particular ticket on your behalf. And then all you really have to do at that point is just pay the court costs. You don't have to pay the attorney any fees at all. That's all covered.
All part of the program.
Yep.
Wow, that is awesome. I know with the Corona situation, everybody had to stay home, but now that people are getting out and about, I think this is more practical now more than ever, especially for those who deliver food or deliver different things to the house, like groceries. That's starting to become a business that's booming. And that's going to be key for everybody who has a business that's on the road or has a business that's on wheels. Now, you covered the fact that if people get a traffic violation in another state, that they'll be able to, talk to Legal Shield. However, when you're going into Legal Shield, if I have a pre-existing legal issue, is that covered by Legal Shield? Like, for example, if I had a pre-existing lawsuit or things that were done against me in court, is that covered by Legal Shield?
Well, that's a great question. The American Bar will tell you 52% of Americans have an ongoing legal problem. So the problem is they need to talk to an attorney, but they can't afford it. Under our program with the pre-existing, and what that is a situation, an ongoing situation before you own our membership, you're going to be able to talk to that attorney at no additional cost other than a monthly membership. If, they need to review a contract, that's no problem. Okay, it's all part of the program. If they can make a phone call to help you or whatever it may be, they'll do that. But if they had to go to court, you're looking at a 25% discount off of their normal rates. Again, with someone specialized in that area of law. So it's great for pre-existing. We have a lot of people that become members, because they don't know who to talk to. They're talking to their pastor, they're talking to the neighbor, or watching Judge Judy or something like that, trying to figure this thing out, or Googling it. That's my law firm, Google. So it doesn't work all the time. So what's nice with this membership, you can do basically everything from your hand, right there, your phone. Put it right in your hand, just tap it. You're talking directly to the law firm.
And Ms. Johnson, I'd like to backtrack just a little bit, because you did ask the question about what happens if you're stopped, for whatever reason, and you do have the Legal Shield app on your phone. You do have access to Legal Shield attorney 24/7. And if you think that your legal rights are going to be taken away, or if they're getting ready to do some things with you, you can get hold to an attorney on 24/7 on your phone, where they will log in and you'll have the ability to talk. And I've used it in the past where I've been pulled over and I have my phone, and when the officer shows up, I'm very respectful. My phone is up on my dashboard, and I say, I have my attorney on the phone with me, and we both want to know why I was stopped. That changes the trajectory of that stop very quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mr. Hill, that, our firms are open, 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday, but the companies found out, the good people get in trouble. It's always not 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. What happened? Your members are on the road, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, they're pulled over, and the officer runs your license and your name, and he comes back to the car and says, hey, you realize you've got 3 warrants on you in Pennsylvania for writing bad checks. I've never been to Pennsylvania. They said, is this your name, Mr. Hill? Yes. Your social security number? Yes. I promise. All you're going to hear is click, click. Watch your head, get in the back seat, going to jail. But what we have, just like Mr. Hill, it's a powerful benefit. All they have to do is just tap that app within 4 minutes. I don't care if it's Christmas morning, Super Bowl Sunday, whatever it may be. Our members have 24/7 access. And again, that's what makes our membership so unique. It's not only the member that's covered, it's the spouse. And we're going to cover children up to age 26 living at home. Now, if they're away at college, okay, that's fine. We consider 12 hours. All right, it's never been married. If you have a mental handicapped child unable for gainful employment, the life of the membership, you're covered. There's no age on that. And today, legal guardians, sister raising sister kids, different things like that. We're going to cover them under this membership, okay, up to age 18. So for less than $1 a day, I'm telling you, it's unreal.
Wow. That's going to be, that's basically huge for parents, especially those of parents of young entrepreneurs who like, oh, I want to create my own business. And they're like 12 or 13 years of age, which that is happening more so than ever these days. So I think that's going to be huge for them. So that way they won't at 13 years of age think about an attorney. So we want them to have fun, but we also want them to be covered. Speaking of young entrepreneurs, I've seen a lot of young entrepreneurs, including some of my friends who have opened online businesses. And while I celebrate them and commend them, I'm also concerned about the legal implications that they may be running into when they have a payment go through, or if they hire somebody, or if they hire another freelancer. So not only that, but the fact that all of their information is plastered online, like their credit card information, their bank information, all kinds of information that they need in order to be able to receive some money. How are they going to be protected? Is there an ID protection service that Legal Shield provides?
Yes, they are. And I'm glad you asked about that. And that is so true today. It's one of the fastest growing crimes out there today. Under our legal plan, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Okay. Under identity theft, you're guilty, prove you're innocent. It's a whole different program. With cybersecurity and different things like that, we have the leader in the industry out there. Again, we can bring it on for the business itself. And, this is all part of doing business. They can talk to their accountants, tax write-off. It's just things that they need to fill out that puzzle, so to speak, another piece. But yes, they got credit counseling on there. We're going to watch their credit cards, online apps, different things, the dark web. I mean, it's everything that they need, we have for them. Okay, and we use licensed investigators. We don't farm you out, okay, to another customer service. If that would happen, or I say today, it's when it would happen,
Yep.
you're going to get a licensed agent to work right along with you. What we have, it's an unlimited. It doesn't matter. You hear a lot of them say, well, we'll give you a coverage up to $1 million. Ours is unlimited. We actually have $1 million out-of-pocket expense because you might have to take off work. Yeah, you might have to hire an attorney. You might have lost wages and different. It's all part of that $1 million package. So again, we are the leader in the industry, as well as the legal plan and the identity theft product itself. But like I said, the credit counseling and you go, how many times you go today and you're at McDonald's or something and you're clicking onto their web or access and you don't know what you're on today, skimming, different things like that.
Right.
Yes, we do have it. Powerful.
Wow.
I wouldn't be online without it with my business.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially with this Corona situation, it put everybody to where they have to work from home. So it only makes sense to have something to where they'll be able to be protected while working at home on the computer, because now Wi-Fi, even though some Wi-Fi routers are protected, you still have those crazy hackers that can inch their way into the internet and take all of your information. So I'm glad they have this service for
we have it covered our
working from home.
VPN. We have it for the VPN numbers, and it's the criminals are getting so good out there. I mean, there's a thing out there called phishing,
Yeah.
farming and stuff like that, where they'll make it look like an Amazon, that you're going right into Amazon. So they got you with this.
Right. Wow, that is awesome. So my final question is, how can people learn more information about Legal Shield? Because for me, I want to be able to learn more information and dive more into Legal Shield as a small business entrepreneur, because I want to make sure that my business is protected. I'm protected, my family's protected, and in fact, my computer is protected. So how can we get more information?
Mr. Hill, you want to?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can give me a call at 919-523-1089, or they can go to the website, and it's Chill, CHILL.wearelegalshield.com, and see all of the information that we've just talked about here. And they can sign up as well. And if they have any questions, they can either send me an email or give me a call. Either of those works, Ms. Johnson.
Awesome. And is there a special video that we want people to go to so that way they can get a little bit more information?
Absolutely. And on your site, we'll post a 90-second video that they can watch to kind of just re-summarize all the things that we've just talked about here, as well as some PowerPoints that will delineate all the specifics of what they would get when they sign up for Legal Shield as well.
All right. Well, awesome. I want to thank you both so much for just diving in with me on Legal Shield. Thank you so much for letting me and the audience members, those of you who are entrepreneurs, small business owners, I hope you were taking notes throughout this whole entire endeavor, because you want to make sure that your online business is protected. There are some things that are happening in this world where we're all going over to the internet side. So we want to make sure that we're protected, not only online, but also in person. So whether your business is on the road or online, we want to make sure that you have the right information. So I want to thank you so much, Mr. Hill and Mr. Little, for just sharing with me this information on Legal Shield.
Ms. Johnson, thank you very much for allowing us to participate. And we are very, very sincere at helping you and your entrepreneurs protect all the revenue and all the wealth that they create. And that's the most important part, not how much you get, but how much you are able to keep. And Legal Shield and ID Shield will do that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And thank you, listeners, for watching this interview. If you have any further questions, again, we gave some information on how you can get in contact with them. But I want to go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button, because we're on YouTube. Make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also share with many of your entrepreneur friends. You don't want them to be in a legal snag without Legal Shield. So I want to thank you all so much, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
I went from side to side to tell my trouble.